Welcome Inhumans, how's it going? And if I start something different the next couple of videos, apparently I caught a summer cold. Not the best of times, but we still gotta go on. What's the magic of today? It's actually mechanic artwork. A little indie pilot with a small preview by Victorians XD. Saw this being recommended, had to check it out. I'm kind of a sucker for the Eevee thumbnail. And holy moly, I was not expecting this nice little homage of feeding the machine, getting grounded up, pumped out, and used and abused. Yeah, I was. The second I saw that, like, oh, this is my kind of show. So what's the thing about? Well, it looks like they're doing a little, a what if, like a little what if situation. This was actually part of their bachelor's degree thesis. So kudos right there, badass work. And this is the opening scene showing them about basically a Soviet Union going through the 1945 bunker. I think we all know about that, the good old war, you know, and I'm not the best in history, you know. But I can't help but notice that I love the simplicity in using the wood figures. Those little figures that they use for the poses and the doodle and the drawing assisting. That's pretty cool. Simple but effective, and the robots having this super weird, I want to say almost Five Nights at Freddy look. I know, blasphemy. But it's neat and creepy, and using a touch of CGI and computer to give the faces that expressiveness, pretty damn nice. I really am enjoying this. Although the brutality, maybe not too brutal, but it was pretty bloody. I gotta say, was not expecting it to just escalate like that, so that was a very nice touch right there. And I know, Omega, you just said, we need more kid cartoons. I know, but sometimes some violence is needed. Sometimes, not unga bunga violence is fine, sometimes. But when it's all the time, and we need some thought behind her. Like this one, they have an idea in this world already, and we're gonna find out more. And how do I know this? They have a little excerpt here, which let's get to reading for a quick second. The show is about human nature, the war and never-ending conflict present in our day-to-day lives, highlighted through altered events of its original universe. After the events of the Great Chemical War turned the skies red, introducing a never-seen-before otherworldly element to an already alienated by conflict surviving human population, an oasis arises in the name of Central Island. In its core, however, wounds of the past remain to swell, infecting the island throughout. The infection of ideology and division, human and greed, hunger for power, as well as pure hatred toward it all, boiling within the blood of the island's civilization. The government of Central Island, hometown, and the rebels, Liberta clan, now at constant war for who gets to enact and define the laws amidst desperate post-apocalyptic times. A detective thrown into the fire of all the conflict to solve seemingly unimportant case, spiraling into madness, discovering its true purpose. A complex story intertwining the main factions and characters await your judgment. Welcome, dear viewer, to the world of mechanic artwork. That is gnarly. I'm a sucker for the seemingly mundane turning into a big conspiracy without going too tinfoil hats. Kind of what's going on these days. The current culture wars, the current two-tier policing, you name it. It's very difficult to escape, well, the media. And seeing them take the little second take on this what-if situation going on in this little world of theirs, you gotta say, maybe a little bit too on the nose, but I'm kind of a sucker for a little Sherlock Holmes, war, mixing factions, craziness, throwing a little bit of crazy robots in there, and violence, of course. You got me right there. You really got me. It's starting to feel like this could probably belong in like maybe like the Sci-Fi Channel, you know, the little bumpers at night. If anybody remembers those, then thank you. But this little project, very fun. And just to recap on like what I enjoyed, the animation, the way they got this smooth look with the little touch of CGI on the faces. They got the animation clean. The ambience, so the sound, very nice work. I really wish there was more though. It was so short, 5 minutes, roughly 4 with the little intro. Really wanted me to go, I need more of this, please. Mechanic artwork, love it. Animation, the blood, the ambience, sound. Even the little bit of the VAing, which I know it wasn't in my native language, but still very nice. Overall, legit underdog piece right here. It's still very small and growing. This deserves like 10,000 views in my opinion. Although granted, it is violent, so I know what I always say. We need more family shows, but this one I completely am for this. Just a wee bit of violence is okay. So with that, let me know what you guys think. Please go and check it out. It's very short and sweet. Warning, there's some blood and a little bit of guns. So take that as you will. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good weekend.